From the nation's capital, Monrovia, good evening, a pleasant welcome to the studio with me, Zach Sherman. The headline. The National Council of Chiefs and Elders opened week-long peace and reconciliation conference in Monrovia. Senator Yumbi Lawrence openly campaigns in tears for candidate Della Yuri, expresses optimism that her late husband, Adolph Lawrence, will be ably replaced by Ms. Yuri. Internal Affairs Minister Vanessa Lee calls for concerted efforts in nurturing the fragile democracy of Liberia. Those plus more package for you on this presentation. This is news today only on KMTV. The National Council of Chiefs and Elders of Liberia has commenced a week-long peace and reconciliation conference in Monrovia. The conference is geared towards hearing from stakeholders and finding solutions to the growing wave of political tension in recent times. Speaking at the opening ceremony Monday, Internal Affairs Minister Vanessa Lee says the preservation of peace needs the collective efforts of all. Minister Saleh, who officially opened the Peace and Reconciliation Conference on Monday, also challenged Liberians, including the private sector, to get involved with agricultural activities as a way of helping government in achieving the proper agenda.
We are here for one reason. That reason is how can we keep peace and reconciliation within our republic. And that reason that brought us together under the leadership of the Council of Chiefs and Elders, supported by the government of Liberia, the government of the Republic of Liberia, through the Minister of Internal Affairs. I want to say to you, our fathers, our mothers, this republic is the only country we have. If it is the only country we have to keep it safe. Safe for all of us and our children that will come after us. We have come for you to help the government in your own country with solution as to how we keep our country peaceful. This is what I'm preaching to our people. Let's make farm, or we make farm, we take the money, we build where when the women there can make far places. They can walk to come to labor. Somewhere we build, they can stay there, when they get in labor, they are not far from the village, then they go there. When we build, we tell you what the government will give some more people to work. Let us do that. If we do that, we will reduce poverty also where we live, no district where we come from, because we sell, more rest will be there. Election time now, nobody will not depend on people with better rest. We will say we're not voting for you because you're not good. But with better rest between us and the people, then we can take it better. So I'm appealing to you, our people. You don't make farm. You don't grow. When we grow more food, we can sell some, we can eat some.
While speaking at the opening ceremony, on Monday, Chief Zanza Kawal said the gathering was prompted by recent electoral violence, continuous protests, and wave of insults on officials of government, among others. Chief Kawal said the one-week roundtable will attempt to restore peace through the mitigation process.
We will now wait until we bring peace here before. And you say you will now wait and they're going to beat people that move on there? Yeah. And you say when you call them, they don't come. You will move to the office to bring them. And what you say? Yeah. And you say, hey, when you eat the country, when the country shaking. You're not talking about. And what you say, I'm calling? Yeah. So we're telling you the Council of Chiefs elders for Labua held by Chief Zamban God. We take all to talk through. They from Obi. They are meeting here in Nambagan to be back. They meeting here a meeting for us to do things for the country to be in peace. Because the minister can say, that we can go back to our village to make fun. Without fun, the country can go nowhere.
Yes.
The money went from here go different country for food is millions of dollars.
Yes.
A go?
No.
A go?
No.
So we want to go back in the bush. For all to go back in the bush, they say what we did now, they say they can be calm. They say they can be calm. When you hear the message, you not come. When we leave on here, you go. We go back to our era. And you're talking now, then you're talking something we're not supposed to talk. On behalf of the council, political parties, people who are not sorry for us, Muslim council can't go judge it with us. They will say with us here. So you can can't tell us. Can't tell us where in your heart. Can't tell us where bring you. Can't tell us the problem for the country.
Yes.
We ready? Ain't nobody beats more in the father. The father here is a father to talk. A father here is a father to make peace. A father here is a father where you want to happy, and when it's correct, the father will make you happy.
Authorities of the University of Liberia has made a budgetary appeal of 29 million to the legislature for the smooth operation of the institution. The appeal, if considered and approved by the lawmaking body, will put the state-run university on par with other international tertiary learning institutions. According to its president, Dr. Ophidia Weiss, the budgetary appeal would guarantee quality education and environment for students.
We need the support of the Honorable Legislature to aid us through approval of our requested budgetary allotment. This will allow the University of Liberia, the flagship institution of Liberia, the second oldest tertiary institute in West Africa, to operate as a university in the 21st century should, to be able to adequately, sufficiently provide the human resource that Liberia needs in its development efforts. We understand the financial constraints, yet there is a need for the university to have a budget that is reasonable for a university to operate. The university is celebrating its 100th commencement when it should be celebrating its 153rd commencement. But we are still grateful, thankful, and we are celebrating this achievement with a positive look to the future. We have to double up on our efforts, not with baby steps, but we have to leapfrog our efforts with dedication and commitment and sufficient funding. We look forward to reaching our noble destiny by achieving our aspiration to be among the top 20 universities in West Africa within the next 7 years. Please, we need the support of the Honorable Legislature to aid us through approval of our requested budgetary allotment.
What appears to be a show of support was demonstrated today in Lokin Town when an area of supporters, headed by leaders of the 4 collaborating political parties, visited that community. The presence of Senator Yomli Kangalarans are calling to pundits for to boost the political morale of Tella Yuri. The campaign, according to Representative Kennedy Tella Yuri, is in the spirit of representation. craved for since the passing of Adolph Lawrence. The opposition candidate, who promised to give 100% of her salary to the district if elected, said with the support from Senator Yomble Kanga Lawrence, the district is set to experience the difference. And we will bring you that development. Meanwhile, Grand Bassa Senator Yomble Kanga Lawrence says she has confidence in candidate Tella Yuri to replace her late husband Adolph Lawrence, who died recently. Lifting her hands in tears, Senator Kanga Lawrence noted women support the legislature. It is vital, especially one who is willing to continue the dreams of her late husband. She, however, cautioned Tella Yuri's supporters and the district at large to be innovative and non-violent during electoral process.
Because I know how much this district means to me. I left from here and I went to rest. And because I wasn't to myself, I couldn't participate in the election. But this second round is not a mistake.
Yes, so true.
And I want to tell you that it's not a mistake because Adolph is in this election. And he will never rest in peace until we can make that decision. You know, when the accident news was spreading all over Colombia, all over the world, the people in District 15 were running after scatter and running all on the ground. But there was one group of people who are saying, thank God. One group of people who said it is good that is dead. We have to send a signal. We want no right Trump in District 15. We want no power. We want a peaceful election, because even with the division and the different political parties that were there was unity. There was no division whatever together. For representation. It put everyone under his umbrella when it was time to leave. When it was time to leave. And I want to say that we are blessed, because my biggest worry was for us to have the right replacement for all the And as I passed through all of the areas, going all through these places, and TV, I was speaking to the people and even calling names that reminded me of the connection. And I connect with the people and talk to everyone and even call names that even I didn't remember. So TV is the perfect replacement. No mistake. I want my husband to rest in
Meanwhile, the representative candidate Tella Yuri said the campaign is in the spirit of good representation craved for since the passing of Adolph Lawrence. The opposition candidate, who promised to give 100% of her salary to the district if elected, said with the support from Senator Yomble Kanga Lawrence, the district is set to experience the difference.
My aspiration, my dream, when I say I want to be a politician, a successful politician, it means that I want to leave the imprint in the heart, in the life of the people that we did. And Lawrence will live on forever through each and every one of us. He may be gone, but everything that he started will not go with him. Everything that he started, we will keep alive. We will continue to do. We will walk in that path to make sure our district is a district
For their part, both all Liberian political party leader Benali Ure and Montserrado County Senator A.B. Darius Dillon told the district that their candidate anticipated victory in the rerun is the beginning of a new district.
The thing that we have run to steal, we should allow it. On election day, April Darius Dillon, yourself and our people, so then, looking down, the perspective is peaceful, simple, responsible, and mature. Because men or women who represent you and our interests, Senator Sano Dalton Thompson, Senator Yonika Lawrence, Senator Kwame D. Wisa, Senator Daniel Dete, Senator Darius Dillon, we want to encourage you to go vote so you can add you to our normal.
My people, we are a force to reckon with. We are a force to reckon with. I don't want to speak too long here because for me it's important that all of us depart from here and get into this district to make sure that our people come out and vote. You have a challenge, and that challenge is to go and convince your people to come out. My people, before going further, I want to use this opportunity to apologize to all of you all who have gotten wounded, property destroyed, and all of that. It pains me from the bottom of my heart to see my people's rights being violated. But I want to admonish you to remain peaceful, remain calm, remain collective, but be determined that you will get who you want to represent you.
And now to close up, the economic freedom fighters of Liberia has expressed fear that Liberia's democracy is under attack. The statement by the pro-political and advocacy group through its commander-in-chief, Emmanuel Gongwe, is in reference to political tension in Montserrado District 15, which has led to injuries and properties damaged. According to EFFL commander-in-chief, the unfortunate situation, if not halt, will undermine President Weah's succeeding vision.
I will say for the record, our democracy is under attack. This is not about CDC. This is not about ANC. This is not about Unity Party. This is not about Liberty Party. This is not about the EFFL or SEAL. But I can say to you, fellow citizens, our democracy is under attack. The CDC that complained a few years ago, in 2011, we complained when we were in the CDC that we were shot there, that members of the CDC were shot there, that Unity Party took their body to the beach and buried in the sand. It is the same CDC that promised not to orchestrate violence in the country. It's the CDC now that is perpetuating violence. But let me say this. It is only Charles Taylor alone that is seated at the Hague. If the presidents believe that allowing a semi-illiterate Jefferson Koji going to District 15 and going to other party headquarters, getting against us to create violence in the society is a way of maintaining power. Let me say to George Weah that Lauren Gbagbo and all against us did not go to the World Crime Court. It was Lauren Gbagbo that was disgraced at the World Crime Court. If George Weah knows, let me say there's a life after the presidency. If he allowed, we did not vote Jefferson Koji as a president. We never voted Mohamed Malou. The Liberian people voted George Weah. What President Weah is doing party, allowing surrogates to rent in stores as people, allowing surrogates to vandalize communities and destroy people's property. If that amounts to electoral violence, let the president be told, and you supporter of George Weah, we need to let you know that sooner or later, the international organizations that are here, they are documenting everything that is happening in the country. Don't be so.
Commander-in-Chief of the Economic Freedom Fighters of Liberia, getting us to the close of news today. But before we go home here, once again, the headline. The National Council of Chiefs and Elders opened week-long Peace and Reconciliation Conference in Monrovia. Senator Jubilee Kanga Lawrence openly campaigns in tears for candidate Tella Uri, expresses optimism that her late husband, Adolph Lawrence, will be ably represented by Ms. Uri. Internal Affairs Minister Vanessa Leaf calls for concerted efforts in nurturing the fragile democracy of Liberia. On a note, we want to say thanks for your viewing pleasure. I'm Zach Sherman. Good night.